Hi everyone, Sumit Chandra this side, and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. In today's video, I am going to show you step by step how to create a Power BI app and distribute it to your business users in the most efficient and secure way. Power BI apps are one of the best ways to package multiple dashboards and reports and deliver them to teams like sales, finance, HR, or leadership all in one clean experience. So, let's get started. At first, we need to understand what is Power BI app. A Power BI app is simply a collection of dashboards, reports, and datasets bundled and shared as a single package. It gives business users a clean, organized, easy to use interface without giving them access to the workspace or edit permission. Apps are perfect when you want to distribute analytics at scale, especially for non technical users. Before creating an app, let me tell you the prerequisite and workspace setup. To create an app, you will need a Power BI Pro or Premium license, access to Power BI service, a workspace containing the reports you want to publish. As a best practice, name your workspace clearly like Sales Insights Workspace or Finance Hub Workspace. Make sure your reports are published, tested, and organized. Now we will jump into the process of creating the app. Go to your workspace in Power BI Service. At the top right corner, click on Create App. This opens the app editor where we will configure everything before publishing. Now let's set up the required information. We start in the Setup tab. Here, give your app a clear name, for example, Sales Insight App. Add a description so business users know what this app contains. For now, I am repeating the same. You can add a logo for branding or even choose a theme light, dark, or custom. So, if you want to add any app logo, you can click on upload and you can select the logo which you wanted to upload here. And if you wanted to change the theme color from here, you can choose the color which you want. In advanced setting, we have some additional options like if you enabled Copilot, you can enable this show Copilot in app navigation so user can ask anything in natural language, whatever report we have published inside this app. In navigation pane, we can select expand navigation by default or collapsed navigation pane by default. And let enable this option, install this app automatically. If you want to allow users to make a copy of the report in this app, you can enable this as well. Once that's done, we move to navigation. So let me click on add content. This is the content section. This is where the app becomes user friendly. You can create sections like overview, regional reports, product trends, etc. Add or hide specific pages, reorder items, rename items for clarity, use sections to group reports so users don't get overwhelmed. This is also where you can rearrange pages to tell good analytical story. Let me show you first how to add content. So if we click on add contents, here you'll get all the reports, dashboards, including paginated reports, whichever you have on that particular workspace. So we can select all the reports or dashboards or paginated reports which we want to show in the app, and we can click on add. So here you can see we have added 4 reports, and if you have multiple pages on a particular report, here you can see all the pages that we have in that particular report. Even you can just rearrange the items or reports how it would be showing when business users accessing those from the app. In add content, we have two options: add link and add a new section. So let me show you how to add a new section. So let me create a section. You can see here it's coming as new section. Let me rename this as s1, and let me add another section. So again I come here and click on add a new section, and here also you can see I rename it and put it as 2. So now I have two sections, S1 and S2. Here you can see the reports, those we have added here. We have triple dot or more options. From here, we can move this into a particular section. So let me move it to section 1. So let me select this as well, and let me move this to section 1. And let me select this and move this to section 2, and this one to section 2. So now I have two section, section 1 and section 2. Let me rearrange it. To rearrange it, you can move down or move up according to your preference. Even if you wanted to add more reports, you can come here and again select the report which you wanted to add, and it will be added. And then you need to select it and move this to a particular section, otherwise it will appear below of all the sections. So we saw there is another option for add a link. We can use add a link to provide any additional information to our business users, or even you can add a link, and on that particular link you can select any particular report from a different workspace and append inside this particular app. So normally once you creating the app, it will show you the reports name or the dashboard or paginated reports details which are available on that particular workspace. But if you wanted to add anything from some other workspace, then you can incorporate it through add a link. Now we will go to add audience, and we will set permissions. Here you can choose who will access the app: individuals, security groups, or distribution list. Power BI apps also support multiple audiences, which means you can now show different reports to different groups. For example, two reports can be visible to only the higher management, while the other users only see the reports meant for them. This gives you complete control over who see what. So here you can see we have a new audience tab, and here if I come, you can see we have a new audience. You can rename this as A1, and also you can create another audience. So let me create again here, and let me create audience 2, A2. So you can see when I come to audience 1, so here if you wanted to hide something from audience 1, you can click on this eye icon. So you can hide the entire section. Even if you want, you can hide some particular reports like this. So for audience 1, these two reports will not be visible. And here on the right hand side, you can see here you need to put the user UPN or any security group for whom you wanted to configure the access for audience 1. Similarly, we can go to audience 2, and from here also if we wanted to hide section 1 or any particular report, you can hide it from here. So for this audience, these reports will not be visible. Let me unhide for now. So for now, audience 2 will be able to see all the reports, but audience 1 can see section 1 completely, and in section 2 they can see one reports only. Also remember, if you have row level security configured on your semantic model, the app will automatically respect those RLS rules. Users will only see the data they are supposed to see. So here you need to provide the UPN or the user details or maybe the security group details. Then we are ready to publish our app. You can click on publish app and click on publish. You will get a link you can share through Teams, emails, or SharePoints. Another great benefit is that you can add new reports later and users will still access them using the same app link. No need to redistribute new URLs. The app is always a single access point for your audience. Now let's look at what the business users see. So let me click on Go to app. They will get a clean home page with a left side navigation panel. They can click through reports, filter data, interact with visuals, and bookmark insights. They can't accidentally delete or edit anything, making it perfect for enterprise use. Whenever you add new content, such as a new report, simply click on Update App. Your users won't need a new link. The app link remains same and the new content appears automatically based on their audience setting. Now let me share some advanced tips. To make your app to the next level, consider setting up multiple audience for different roles, applying row level security, creating custom branding for your app, reviewing app uses metrics to understand the engagement. These features help scale your BI solution across the organization. That's it for this video. Hopefully you found this useful. Let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for the new video alerts.